Hey, what's up, guys? If you're looking at starting a lawn care business in 2020, I want to share with you the mistakes that I made when I first started my lawn care business. Certainly made a lot of good decisions here and been very blessed. But if I had it to do over again, there's 3 things that I would do differently, 3 things that I did wrong, and I want to share those with you so you do not make the same mistake. Okay, the first mistake that I made whenever I started my lawn care business was that I did not use comfortable lawn equipment, okay? I used a budget grade zero-turn mower to get me started. And while that mower did really well for me, and I've done a video on how that mower was a good fit for me at the time, hindsight is 2020 on that. And if I knew that I was going into this and doing it full time, and this was going to be, this is my occupation, this is my career, then I would have not even went through one season with equipment that was not super comfortable. And while that mower was a great mower and did very well for us, if I had to do it over again, I would have started with a very comfortable, high quality zero-turn mower. I could have started with something much more plush and more expensive, but I was trying to keep my costs down. But again, hindsight, looking back on it, keeping your costs down in the beginning, while that's important, you do not sacrifice comfort in the beginning, because you will beat yourself to death in this industry. I guess my point is, it is difficult enough and the job is labor intensive enough as it is to not be using comfortable equipment. Not to mention, if you have more comfortable equipment, you're going to end up being more productive. Instead of doing, 6 yards a day, you're going to be able to do like 8, 9, or 10 yards a day, and really just increase the overall amount of volume, productivity, and then bottom line profit that you can generate with one person. Most of us, whenever we're getting starting, we're one-man shows, and I'm here to tell you that saving money on equipment is not the place to save money. Okay, the second mistake that I made whenever I started my lawn care business was that I did not wrap or letter our trucks from day one. Generating your brand, guys, in your market, I have found that to be the key for residential lawn care. And the best way to do that is for you to be easily identifiable in neighborhoods. It's something that I went ahead and wrapped up our other vehicle whenever I bought a new one, just because I realized immediately how important that was. And look, if you're planning on growing, the name of the game is route density in residential lawn care. And one of the absolute best ways to increase your route density, which is the overall amount of clients that you have in certain neighborhoods, is to be easily identifiable in those neighborhoods. Have your truck trademarked, logoed, lettered, have it your company colors. But when somebody sees you coming down the road, they need to immediately know who that is driving. If they look across the street, they don't need to guess about who is over there servicing their neighbor's lawn. If it looks really good over there, then they need to be able to see immediately that this is Florida Turf Pros servicing their neighbor's lawn, or this is Brian's Lawn Service servicing their neighbor's lawn. You need to be easily identifiable, and the best way to start stacking houses on top of each other is to have your truck easily identifiable. Okay, and the third mistake that I made when I first started out was that I said yes to all kinds of work that was coming in because I was so concerned with just making that extra dollar, having enough money to replace my income whenever I started this business. And I saw immediately that was going to be a bad strategy long term, because I'm telling you guys, whenever you get focused on what it is you're doing, that is when you really figure out your pricing. That's when you really figure out your ideal client, how to speak to them, how to market to them, how to basically build your business in the way that you really want it to go. But if in the beginning you are constantly saying yes to all this work that comes your way, you just get stretched thin. You're not focused. You're just chasing a dollar rather than building a business. And I've recently done a video on this exact topic. I think it was called Chasing a Dollar versus Building a Business. And look, we go into business, guys, to build something that works uniquely for us. I can tell you from experience that there is no cookie cutter approach to a successful lawn care business. You know, my idea of success is different than yours, and it's different from his, and it's different from hers. And the beautiful thing about this industry is that you can custom fit your business to suit your needs. But if you are constantly just chasing a dollar, you do not have a clear vision. That's just a sign that you do not have a clear vision of what it is you want your life and your business to look like in 2, 3, 4, and 5 years. If you think to yourself, man, I would love to I want to work Monday through Thursday. You know, I want to have this type of client. I want to have good relationships with my clients. I want to service small yards because I know that they're profitable yards. I don't want to have to drive too far. I want to still have a good hold of who my clients are and still be able to talk to them and be approachable if I need to. Like, those were things that I identified that were important to me. But those things might be different for you, but my point is that if you are chasing a dollar and saying yes to everything, then you are not focusing in on what it is that you want your business to look like long term. And I'm telling you guys, if you just have the discipline in the beginning to stay the course, to just take the steps to reach that goal of what you want your business to look like, if you will just stay disciplined in doing that, I'm here to tell you, man, you can have a business that is completely unique and takes care of you personally. Like, it is custom fit. You've built it to be what you want. And that to me is just an awesome thing to be able to call the shots like that. Okay, so the mistakes again that I made, just to recap really quickly, was number one, I didn't use comfortable equipment. That was a big mistake. Number two was that I did not wrap and letter my trucks to help increase our route density quickly enough. And then number three was that I kind of said yes to a lot of work that was coming in when really I should have been saying no. But I will say, to end on a positive note, I fixed all those things very quickly. I got into comfortable equipment very quickly. I went ahead and wrapped our other truck very, very quickly. Was aggressive with my marketing. And then I had a good plan after that first year of exactly who our ideal client was, why I wanted to do business with them, and what my approach was going to be to have my business set up for success for me long term, okay? So go into it with those things in mind, guys, and I'm here to tell you this is an absolute great industry to be in, and I look forward to seeing everybody's success stories as they come out. Y'all take care. God bless.